Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Director's Series from Creative Campus Learning with Latitude. And we are addressing some FAQs on English enrichment raised by parents. And the first question goes to Ms. Geraldine Chew, which is, how do you help your students make the transition between being more rigid but exam-focused and adaptable to the needs of the real world?
Okay, what we try to do here is to bridge the gap between test and exam needs versus real world needs, which are constantly changing. So what we want to do is equip the kids with a know-how as to express themselves and communicate across a range of real-world issues as well as exam issues. So for real-world purposes, for instance, what we try to do is on a weekly basis, curate some news for the kids between primary 1 all the way to junior college. And we discuss with them some of the real-world concerns and global issues. And what we try to also do is encourage them to voice opinions. We sometimes also get them to write their opinions down and in that way encourage them to verbalize their thoughts and to not be afraid to think critically as well. The other thing that we do is that for the older kids, and by older I actually mean like P4s and up, we actually offer a variety of writing exercises that are not necessarily exam focused. So for instance, they might write speeches, or for the older kids, they might actually deal with response writing or reflections, or even reviews of music videos, for instance, or even food reviews. Because at the end of the day, the English that they learn with us is supposed to help them navigate the real world throughout their lives. And we want to make sure that they are able to communicate, comprehend, and articulate their opinions across anything. For exam focuses, what we do is we try to inculcate certain techniques that are required to address the various needs of the components that they're tested on. So, for instance, we get quite a few students for the high stake exams like the PSLE or the O-levels or the A-levels. And while the ability to write might be a good thing in the long run, the ability to actually master exam techniques are important for the various exams. So for comprehension, for instance, we will teach them how to identify the various comprehension type questions and then apply techniques to better answer those questions so that they don't trickle marks away and they maximize their marks. For composition writing, for instance, what we would do is teach them how to analyze the questions so that they write on point rather than veer off the topic, and that will get them to lose quite a lot of marks. So at the end of the day, I think what's important is giving them the breadth of exposure as an experience, and then be nimble enough so that they learn how to code switch as well. And come exams, they'll be able to handle the exam needs by meeting what's required in a rubric. And by that, I mean, apply techniques so that they maximize their marks. And I suppose at the end of the day, adaptability is key, and that's what we try to inculcate in the students.
I see. Okay. Well, great. And that was Miss Geraldine Chew from Creative Campus Learning with Latitude. Well, we'd like to thank everyone for watching this video and stay tuned for our next video. Thank you. Bye.